Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're learning Mishna Sotah, Perek Tes, Chapter 9, Mishnah Aleph, Mishnah 1. And we need a quick introduction for what this chapter is going to talk about. And the Torah commands that if the body of a murder victim is found in Eretz Yisrael, it is not known who killed him, measurements must be made to see which town is nearest the body. The elders of that town bring a calf that has not done any work to a hard rocky valley and kill it there by chopping its neck from the back. They then wash their hands over the dead calf and declare in reference to the slain person, our hands have not spilled this blood, etc. Can read it a little bit more here. This is in Parshas Shoftim, I believe, in Devarim. And it says that the elders speak up and say, our hands did not spill this blood and our eyes did not see. That is what the elders say. And then the Kohanim say, Kaper Lamcha Yisrael, which means atone for your people, Israel, that you have redeemed Hashem. Do not place the guilt for spilling innocent blood in the midst of your people, Israel. This is the ritual of what we call Egla Arufa. Egla Arufa means the calf whose neck is broken. And this is the reason why it's brought, and we just gave a quick summary of what's done. Now, our Mishnah begins, Egla Aruf b'Lashon HaKodesh. The ritual or the declarations made by the Egla Arufa have to be done in the holy tongue and the holy language. In the language of the Torah, Shenemar, as it states, Ki matzei chalol ba'adama, you shall find a dead body on the ground. The yatsu, you find a dead body on the land. The yatsu zekeinecha b'sheivtecha. Then it says your elders and your judges will go out, and we'll soon see what that mean. What the pasuk means about what they're going out. It says they're going to go out, and the pasuk says they will go out and they will measure to the towns that are around the corpse, because as we say, it's the closest town that's going to have to go through this mitzvah, this ritual of Egla Arufa. Now, the starting point of the Mishnah was that the decorations that are made have to be made in Lashon Kodesh, in the holy tongue. Where do we see that? We just brought down a pasuk that says, if a dead body is found in the land, and they go and they measure, etc., where exactly do we see that it has to be done in Lashon Kodesh? And the answer to that is the fact that if we go back a little bit to the psukim, that we mentioned before, and we say that the elders proclaim our hands did not spill this blood, the wording of the Torah is va'anu va'amru, which means they shall raise their voices and they shall say. Those two words are also found in Parshas Kisavai, as we have mentioned before, by the blessings and curses that were said by Har Evel and Har Grizim. When the Torah talks about when you come to Eretz Yisrael, you come to these mountains, you declare these curses and these blessings. So we learned over there, we know over there that has to be done in Lashon Kodesh, it has to be done in the holy language. So being that it says there, these words of Anu v'amru, they shall raise up their voice, they shall say. And here also we have the words v'anu v'amru regarding the elders about what they declare. So we have a Gezerah Shabbat. We have common words in two places that allow us to learn one from the other. So just like by the blessings and curses by Mount Evel, Mount Grizim, they were done in Hebrew. So too the declarations here have to be done in Hebrew. So although the Mishnah does not go through this, doesn't elaborate on this, as we found other Mishnahs similar, don't necessarily elaborate on how do we know Lashon Kodesh for all the things that we mentioned. This is a common link that has been used to learn from one place to the other, that it says in certain places, va'anu va'amru, or a form of that, of raising your voice and saying, and therefore we learn one from the other. So that's what it means. That's the basis for Egla Arufa, is b'Lashon HaKodesh, is in the holy language. Now, this is also the reason why we are even talking about Egla Arufa, because a while ago we had a Mishnah that lists a number of things that have to be said in Lashon Kodesh, and one of the things mentioned was Egla Arufa, And therefore, now we get into Aglarufa more in detail. So the Mishnah said that the Mishnah cited the pasuk that says, if you find a dead body on the land, and your elders and your judges will go out and measure. So now the Mishnah deals with how many judges, how many elders and judges go out to do this. So it says that the first opinion says, Shloisha mi beistin hagadosh b'Yerushalayim hu yotzin. When it says your elders and your judges, it doesn't mean your local ones. It actually means the members of the Sanhedrin, and it says they have to. There are 3 of them. So how do we learn this from the words? So according to the Tanna Kama, it says zikeinecha, your elders. Your elders is plural. When it doesn't say how many plural, it just says plural. Then we know how much is that? 2, because you have to have 2 to be a plural. So Zekeinecha means 2 judges, 2 elders. Vishavtecha, and your judges, doesn't mean another set of people, but it means to say your elders that are your judges, that are your most qualified judges, which means member of the Sanhedrin. So Zekeinecha v'Shavtecha are telling us, how many elders and what type of elders. But at the end of the day, how many elders are we left with? 2. And the rule is that a Beis Din can never have an even number. It has to have an odd number, so that if there's any kind of dispute, any kind of disagreement, they can follow the majority to decide. So therefore, he too, we say it's 3 members of the Beis Din Hagadol, because it can't just be 2. That's the opinion. That's the first opinion. Then we have Rabbi Yehuda Omer Chamisha. Rabbi Yehuda says 5. Shenamar, as it says, Zekeinecha Shnayim, your elders is 2. V'Shavtecha is Shnayim is 2. That means 4. Vein Beis Din Shakal, you can't have an even number of members of a Beis Din, and therefore Masiyan Aleim Moed Echad, we add 1 more. So according to Rabbi Yehuda, he derives from these words, which are the same words we had before. He derives you need 4 judges. So the question would be that, okay, well, according to Rabbi Yehuda, if Zekeinecha and Shavtecha are really telling you the total number of judges that you need in this case, how do you know that they have to be the judges from the Beis Din Hagadol? How do you know if they be members of the Sanhedrin? So the answer to that is, and this is brought to here on the bottom from the Tosfos Yantif, is that according to Rabbi Yehuda, the vav between Zekeinecha v'Shavtecha, your elders and your judges, is extra. It could have said Zekeinecha Shavtecha, your elders, your judges. Why does it say and? So therefore, the and means to say that what you had before by the Zekeinecha, by the elders, you have by the Shavtecha, you have by the judges. Meaning Shavtecha, your judges, again, is teaching that it has to be your highest, your greatest judges, your highest quality judges, which means members of the Sanhedrin. It's the vav that says that just like there are 2 of the elders, as it says the Keinecha, 2 elders, there's also 2 Shavtecha, 2 judges. And therefore, we have 4 judges. We know that they have to be your judges, your highest, they have to be your best judges. That means they're members of the Sanhedrin. And being that a based in a rabbinical court cannot consist of an even number, therefore I have to add on 1 more, and therefore Buddha says it is 5. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful Shabbos.
Thank you, my friend.